Does God speak to anyone? I have read a lot of debate on this issue. I believe that God does speak to people, but in different ways. He can use dreams and visions, or he can also speak to us through the Bible. Ultimately, it is up to each individual to decide what they interpret as a message from God. Let me tell you about a personal experience. About 2 decades I traveled outside the country. I was pregnant too. Midway into my journey, I missed my flight and could not afford another flight because I had run out of funds. I had no credit card, just cash. I was stranded in a foreign country with insufficient money and no family or friends. I was desperate to find a way to get to my destination. For a few days I waited at the airport, hoping the flight price would drop so I could buy another ticket. Unfortunately, the price didn't drop but increased. I was hungry, tired, and frustrated. In my confusion, I prayed, but I didn't know what to pray for. I knew I needed a miracle to take me out of that situation. Then one of the nights I remember praying, "God, please help me. Show me mercy, Lord, I need your help." After saying those few words, I drifted off to sleep. Hours later, when I woke up in the morning, beside me on the bench sat a couple. They both sat down, staring at me. The man spoke first. "Who are you and what are you doing here?" he asked. I was reluctant to speak at first, but I did after he asked me the 3rd time. I told him I was on transit but stranded because I missed my flight and had no money to pay for another. He introduced himself as a Muslim clergyman, an imam. He narrated how he found me. He was at home that morning about to begin his first prayer of the day. He heard a voice telling him to go to the airport to help a stranded woman. He dismissed the voice at first but heard it again and again. He lost his peace and couldn't continue with the prayers, so he set off to the airport looking for the strange woman he was told to help. He bought me another ticket and I got to my destination safely. Now this is the most interesting part. I am a Christian, but he is a Muslim, yet God spoke to him. God used someone from a different faith to get me the help I needed.